Today we're going to make this easy 3D bat craft.
For today's craft, you are going to need a black marker crayon or pencil crayon, a pencil, some scissors, glue, a little bit of white paper, and some black paper. The first thing we are going to do is grab our black paper. Now we don't need this much, but what we do have to make sure is that the paper can roll. Because we are going to be creating a 3D bat, we want to make sure you have enough paper that it rolls. And I only need a little bit of my paper. Now you can make your bat as wide as you want. I'm just going to show you that I'm going to use about 4 fingers. So I'm going to use about 4 finger spaces. I'm going to fold that over just to show me where I'm going to cut. So I'm going to fold it over. I'm using about 4 finger spaces here, and then I'm going to cut it out. So go ahead and start cutting. I'm going to take my piece of paper and I'm going to roll it. Now if you want it to be larger, you're going to make a larger roll, a larger cylinder. If you want it to be smaller, you will roll it to a tighter cylinder. I like mine to be a little bit smaller, so I'm actually going to just fold a little bit of the paper over. So once again, 4 finger spaces. I folded it over to give me a cut line, and I'm going to cut that little bit of extra off. You have to make a decision on what looks good for you. Then you're going to put a little bit of glue on one end, and you're going to roll it gently over, holding it down on the other side, putting your fingers in so that it sticks. And there I have my cylinder ready for my bat. I'm going to put that to the side, and with my little piece of paper that I have left over, I'm going to fold that in half. This is where you would take a pencil. I'm actually going to take a white crayon so that you can see better. And I am going to make a triangle. This is going to be for the ears. So I have my triangle. I'm going to cut those out. So there will be 2 because I folded it in half. Then I want to make some wings. So I'm going to take a little bit more of this paper. I don't need it all. So I'm going to cut another strip off. If you need to know, it's probably about 4 finger spaces again. So I'm cutting another one of those strips. I'm going to fold it in half, and I'm going to draw my wings. So to do that, I like to start on one end and make a big curve, 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 curve to the other side. Then go back, and then I like to come up and down, up, just like a little wave, and down, up and down. You could make these pointy if you would like. I like to make mine curved. Once you're happy with that, you're going to cut that out. Now remember, I folded mine in half, which means I'm going to end up with 2 that are congruent, same shape, same size. If something goes wrong and you don't end up with 2, that's okay. Just make one. Go ahead, trace it, and make a second one that's the same. There we have it. I have my 2 wings. Now I'm going to take my white piece of paper. I'm going to fold that. And I am going to take my pencil. I'm going to draw a circle for the eyes. Now remember, my paper is folded, so that will give me 2. And then I'm going to draw a little triangle for the fangs. And then I'm going to cut that out. Okay, now you can see with my eyes here, I'm going to use this little white piece of paper so that my marker doesn't go through. You can use a crayon or a pencil crayon as well. I'm going to use my black marker and put a little dot on the inside of both of those eyes. And once that's done, you got it. We are ready to start assembling. So we're ready to start gluing our bat together. I take my cylinder and I just put glue on the eyes, glue on the teeth, glue on my wings, on my ears, and we will have a bat. And here you can see I made one that looks a little bit smaller. So you can go ahead and create your own bat family.
Thanks for joining me on Craft Club for Kids to make this easy 3D bat craft. Remember, be creative and have fun.